Welcome back to the I Think Too Much podcast. Today I'm here with my first guest, Meredith!
Hi! Nice to meet y'all.
If you don't know Meredith, which I'm sure you do, she's a really good friend of mine. Met her at school.
Yep.
And, yeah, you have a fun fact about yourself?
I've lived in 4 different states, I think.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, what states?
New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Florida, North Carolina. But I've lived in 6 different houses.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's why I'm always surprised that you're like,
yeah, I've literally lived in this house my whole life. So.
and then there's me.
And then there's you.
Yeah. It's okay though.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so today we're going to be talking mostly about freshman advice because we're going into our sophomore year terrified of the sophomore slump.
I know.
But we have survived freshman year.
We low-key had, it was kind of rough.
It was a little bit rough at times.
Now that we've made it out, we can tell you the tips so then it's not rough for y'all.
Yeah, we can give you some advice that we wish someone gave us. All right, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, I feel like one of the big things is like everybody's worried about making friends and stuff like that, but I feel like friends come naturally. Like, I feel like, okay, the big thing is I know my first semester, my only friends were the same friends I had in middle school, which was mostly because in my classes, there weren't any people that were new. Everybody was from my middle school, and it made it feel like I was kind of isolated. But I think the main thing is you can't get, like, FOMO and stuff. Because I'd see other people hanging out from other schools, and I get, like, major FOMO and, like, jealousy. Like, that cannot happen. You cannot let that get to your head. You just have to be, like, okay with your friends and know, like, you don't even know what those people are actually like, you know?
Yeah, like, I feel like still our friends are a lot of people we still knew in middle school.
Yeah.
Which is, like, totally fine, but at the same time, like, I wasn't, like, close friends. Even with you, I wasn't, like, really close with you until we got to high school. So, like, that might happen where it's, like, you meet someone, you know someone from middle school, but then you get to high school and you actually, like, create that bond. And, like, we don't have any classes together. We never have had a class together.
We just see each other at lunch.
We just see each other.
And at lacrosse.
Yeah. And bringing up lacrosse, what advice I have, I think you should join whatever. Like, really, like, put yourself out there.
Yes.
And, like, even if you, like, you've never had an, like, experience with anything before, like, just, like, try something.
And also, it's not just you putting yourself out there. Everybody else is also putting themselves out there with you. Like, when you go to something and you're like, I'm nervous, notice how everybody else agrees.
Yeah.
It's not just you.
Everyone's nervous, especially on, like, the first day.
Exactly.
You're gonna think you're you're gonna walk into a class and be like, I'm so nervous, and everyone here is, like, relaxed, no one else cares. Literally, everyone is, like, crapping themselves. No one knows what they're doing.
Like, one of the best things that happened to me was joining, like, student government and lacrosse and, you know, women's empowerment club, that kind of thing. We only went to one meeting, but anyways. Like, that was one of the best things, though, like, going to the events and stuff, because you can meet people. Once you feel like you're a part of the community, it feels a lot better. And it also just helps with, like, exposure to other people. Because there's people I wouldn't have met if I didn't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and also, like, football games and stuff, like, events.
Oh, yeah,
like,
they're so much fun.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I think I had more fun at football games than and you're gonna probably be, like, really looking forward to your first pep rally. Hate to break it to you, those aren't, like, the most fun. They're honestly only fun if you, like, set them up. And if you're in student council, which for us, like, student council sets them up. But which that is fun, in my opinion. I like getting out of class early and, like, helping set up and stuff.
You kind of also get insider information.
I love student council. I think everyone should join it because it's honestly, like, it's just really, like, it's like insider information. It's just, like, being, like, kind of part of the staff a little bit.
Everybody asks you about, like, what's gonna happen. And you can be like, oh yeah, we're doing this.
And you know, like, we already know, like, our homecoming theme and stuff, and other people don't. It's just that's just really fun.
Yeah. Honestly, like, that's one of the best things to do. Just, like, join clubs and stuff. Sports are a little bit more tricky because obviously some people just aren't athletic or something, but JV makes it accessible. So even if you aren't athletic, you can still join the sports and nobody's gonna judge you. Especially because most of JV is freshmen. Like, it's all freshmen who are just starting out and stuff like that. And also, and if you are athletic, sports will, like, you'll pick it up immediately. Like, me and her started lacrosse.
We did not know how to play.
We did not know how to play. Like, we she played volleyball, I played hockey, and we picked it up within the first 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Like it was so easy, and like it was so much fun. Like you feel like you're a part of something, you get to do something to represent your school, and also like you just do something, besides just going to school. You get to, use school and to its fullest.
It also, like, that's a way to like make connections and make friends and all that. And also about sports, like if your school offers it, like preseason workouts are like, I don't think you went to any.
Well, I couldn't, but I would've.
You couldn't, but you would have. Yeah, I went to like every workout for lacrosse, because it's just like there's no commitment. Like even if you go to the workout, that doesn't mean you have to try out or you have to like go and play the sport. Like if you're just there, you could just see if you like it or not. So,
and also you can kind of learn the sport before the season starts, but you can also get to know your coaches a bit more and your teammates, and it's really fun just to see what practice would kind of be like. Like I think I went to 2 or 3 preseason workouts. I think I went to 3.
Yeah, I know you went to some,
but the first one I like wasn't really included in anything because I was literally learning how to pass the ball. It. Yeah. But I think I went to a couple, and really like what I saw is what we would do for the rest of the season. And like I kind of got to know my coaches a bit more, and it made me feel a lot better about like how lacrosse was going to go, because there was a point where I was like not going to do it because I didn't think it would be like easy for me to manage and stuff. But once I did the preseason workouts, I realized, all right, I can manage this, and I could even go to the gym and go to hockey afterwards and be fine.
Yeah, like and I know a lot of other sports like are more big, have a more big commitment. For us, like women's lacrosse is like not one of our school's most important sports, but at the same time, I think if you could figure it out how to work everything, then that's
okay. This sounds bad, but I feel like at our school the boys sports have more commitment than the girls sports.
Yeah,
because 100%. Like the football team the football season starts, I just burped. The football season starts like second week of August, I think. Like they start practicing like that, and like for real practicing. Our boys football team was practicing in March.
Oh yeah, like, well yeah, because then they do workouts like spring workouts. Yeah,
like I think volleyball does that too, but I just think it's crazy. Like we would see them like so early, and I also feel like their stuff, like they're so hardcore. Like
even like men's lacrosse and stuff, like they're way more hardcore than we are.
It's like kind of ridiculous because then we end up having like the same results. And like I also feel like even wrestling, I was hearing how like our wrestling coach was talking to the guys, and he was like, you gotta cut weight, you gotta do all this stuff, you gotta come to the workout, you gotta lock in, you gotta be all blah 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 blah. Like it's such a big commitment, when really like that's not how school sports are. So that's why I like women's sports, because like they're not even I think it's just because like we don't care about being like tough and stuff like that.
I know volleyball is like pretty hardcore, but that's also like volleyball. Like we have 3 volleyball teams. It's like a big, that's like one of our big women's sports.
If it's more popular sport, it will be crazier. Like soccer too.
Oh, soccer, yeah. But like some of like the smaller sports like lacrosse or golf or tennis, they're not nearly as hardcore as
exactly. So. Okay, the other thing is, if you try, this isn't coming from my high school experience, this is coming from my genuine experience with stuff outside of school. If you try out for a varsity sport and you don't make it, and maybe your other friend does, don't let that affect you. Keep on doing your sport, because trust me, nobody really cares that you didn't make varsity. And like at first you're gonna think like, oh, they're all judging me, blah blah blah. No, trust me, they are. A freshman is not expected to make varsity. Or if you make it to varsity and you don't have playing time, you have to be okay with it, because you can't expect that, because you're a freshman. These people have been here for 3 years practicing and getting better. So if you don't make varsity, it's not that big of a deal, even if it's your actual sport. Like I knew people even on lacrosse who had already played lacrosse before, and they didn't make varsity. They were fine. They played on JV and they were the captains.
Yeah, and they got so much playing time. So
and nobody was thinking that they were bad. Actually, everybody on JV looked up to them because they thought they were so good. Yeah. Like,
and in my opinion, you'd rather be on JV and get playing time than be benched on varsity. So.
Exactly. Like, unless you're really good at your sport and you think you would actually have playing time, like Ashlyn had playing time on varsity all the time, then it's really just not worth it. But yeah, I mean, sports are really fun. They're just a good way to like be active, but also make connections through your school. And they obviously look good on your resume.
Yeah. I also like playing a sport. I felt so much more connected to my school. Like even like walking around like on game day, like I just felt better. I don't know. It gives you like an actual like sense that you belong to the school and you're not just like, and that I guess that's also with some clubs too. If you're doing something, you feel like you're involved in it makes school feel better and not just like, oh my gosh, I have to go to school.
I feel like
today.
they could include JV more though and stuff because
yeah, for
it's
sure.
very all like varsity.
Yeah,
like the JV people like work just as hard. Like I think our JV and varsity work the same amount.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of like resumes, a lot of people in freshman year are super worried about. They're either worried about their GPA and stuff too much or they're not worried enough.
Yeah, there's like a middle ground.
Yeah, you need to find that middle ground because okay, you should try and have a good base for your GPA because it will be very hard to average it back up if you get a bad GPA. But something that happened to me is first semester my classes were really hard, and second semester they were really easy. So first semester I had a bad GPA, and then second semester I think my GPA was like 4.6. So like, and then that averaged it out to like I think I have like 3.9 right now. So like that's like a fine GPA. And also like don't worry so much about getting a 4.0 because I was so set on getting a 4.0 that it made me like do worse, like to be honest. I would get one bad grade and my grade would slip and I'd freak out. Like it is not that big of a deal. You have 3 more years to do better. So yeah.
And there really is like a middle ground. Like you don't want to like spend all of your time like studying. Like I obviously study and be prepared for everything, but you don't want to like let that take over your life. But you also don't want to like completely just go into a test without doing anything for it.
Yeah, you will feel more stressed.
You will feel so much more stressed.
Like anxiety is you being anxious about being not prepared. So if you come prepared, you will feel way less anxiety. Like trust me, because that's kind of what would happen with me. Because I was having like trouble balancing school and sports, so I'd come like unprepared into a test, and it would just make it way worse. When like the other thing is sometimes you have to have self control because a lot of times I would need to study for a test and I'd go to sleep instead. Like, but if I studied for that test for 15 minutes, I probably would have done better.
Like, yeah, but at the same time, you do really need to sleep. Like,
yes.
Like, okay, so the day before you have a test, make sure you're like actually studying during the day, but you leave time to sleep. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, you need to like, that's like the most important thing to do before
you should be getting like 7. This sounds unreasonable, but like if you get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, you'll feel better than everybody at school. Like trust me. Like I struggled with that. I would probably get 5 hours of sleep first semester.
I would go like 4.
And I did horrible. And then second semester okay, this sounds like really like I'm privileged, but I honestly got 8 hours of sleep every single night. And I just made that a priority. It also helps to get sleep if you exercise during the day. People don't talk about that enough.
Oh my god.
Like it's a true thing. Personally, I play a sport that requires me to work out year round every single day multiple times. So but I know I have friends who literally say that when they don't work out during the day, they can't go to sleep.
Yeah.
And you would think like, an hour of exercise isn't going to do anything for my whole entire sleep schedule. But my friends, like they say that it does. So it will help. Even if that's like
going for a walk or a run, like literally honestly going outside, like I for freshman year especially, I barely like exercised honestly. Even going outside and like getting myself busy just made me more tired. If you're not doing anything during the day, you're not going to be tired at night.
Exactly.
It's not going to happen.
And it's not even about like gaining weight, blah blah. It's about literally like sleeping and like you will genuinely like feel better. And that's just a big thing, but I think school sports just help with that, like
for sure,
honestly. And honestly, like I feel like sleep should definitely be very prioritized. And also something else I wanted to mention is eating throughout the day. So a big thing for me is again first semester. I'm keep on comparing and contrasting. Because first semester I didn't know anything, and then second semester I knew everything.
Yeah, same.
So like it switched, and all of my habits were flipped. But first semester I would not eat breakfast, I would not eat lunch, and then I'd eat throughout the afternoon. Second semester I'd eat breakfast, I'd eat lunch, and I eat dinner. I'd eat dinner. But the only reason I didn't eat lunch in first semester is because I didn't see anybody else eating lunch.
No, literally, don't be embarrassed to eat your lunch. It's so normal. Yeah. I'm so tired of this. Like, literally, everyone has to eat. Stop, like, pretending it's cool to not eat. But like, I get that. Like, I never saw anyone eating lunch. I know, so and like, I'd be like,
what? But then, me and Ava, like, if you just have a friend that eats with you, it's
not weird anymore, exactly.
Yeah. Like, I think also, like, it's just not weird. Honestly, it helped me with my sleep again, and also just helped me, like, if I go to, like, the gym in the morning and I didn't eat anything, I have a horrible workout. Eating is so, like, under prioritized, I feel like. And breakfast also helps, too. It helps, like, keep my attention span in those earlier classes. And something that, like, caffeine doesn't do is makes you literally feel fueled. Caffeine uses, like, your brain to give you energy, but, like, food makes your body have energy. Yep. And it's, like, way, way, way different, because if your actual body doesn't have energy, like, it's gonna play with your mind and stuff. Because and also, Alani's are not healthy. Like, people, I think, like, Alani's are way too normalized, because, okay, the mini Alanis, which are the ones I usually have, are way different than the big Alanis. Yeah. The big Alanis are if you're having an Alani every day,
that's a little
like, my
excessive.
Friends will get sweats and stuff like that and think it's like not sweatpants, like sweats, and they think it's just normal. No, it's because of their Alanis.
Yeah, you're like shaking throughout the day. Exactly. Like, that's not normal.
Like, I know this girl, she's my cousin, and she, like, had a ton of caffeine the whole first semester. Like, caffeine. She stopped and she felt a million times better. Like, sleep will just be so much better than caffeine. But do I think it's good to have caffeine before a test? Absolutely.
Oh yeah, you need to get your brain going.
You need caffeine before a big test, because before my AP World exam, I had this coffee and I've never typed so fast in my life. Yep. I was typing. It was the caffeine and the adrenaline, but, like, oh my gosh, caffeine helps, but not too much.
Because you want to have that rush, but at that moment, you can crash later. Like, like, you need to time it perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, caffeine does help before big tests, but it doesn't help for a super long day.
Oh yeah.
Because as someone who would do a lot during the afternoon after school, I'd have these really long days, and caffeine did not help me at all. They helped me for, like, 1 hour in the morning.
Yeah.
What helped me was eating small snacks throughout the day. But also, like, the other thing is, people, obviously, you don't want to eat throughout the day and overeat, but you can, like, if you just eat stuff that, like, is beneficial, like,
balance.
Balance. Like, for example, like, you can either eat, like, a banana or, like, a pack of goldfish. Which one is gonna benefit your body more? The banana. Yeah. And then later you can make that choice to have a sweet treat or something.
Yeah.
Like, also, like, I don't know if this makes sense. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know, like, you gotta think, like, will this help me get through the day? Because those little choices do affect, like, how you go through your day and how, like, stressed you get.
Yeah, and your mind can also really, like, play pranks on you. So, like, you can, even if you're trying to do that, at points you could honestly get, like, so unmotivated and be like, why am I even doing this? This is so, like, why do I care about, like, getting myself, like, through the day if I'm just going to school, whatever. So motivation is just, like, really critical throughout
like, first
all of high
semester,
school.
My only thoughts were get through the day.
Yeah, literally same. But it's just so important to be motivated, which I think something that helps with motivation a lot is, like, having a really good routine.
I think romanticizing school too.
Having a good routine, just, like, doing, like, not the same, because sometimes doing the same thing can get really repetitive, which can lead you down, like, a really bad path. But,
that's,
like,
what happened to me in 7th grade.
Yeah, same. But, like, really getting a routine for, like, after school, so you are balancing, like, your homework and do your homework, please. Like,
do study. Do
it.
Okay, something that helped me with taking notes is making them cute. Like,
yes.
I cannot say this enough. If you make cute notes, I did AP World, and some of y'all will probably also do AP World. It will help you so much just to take notes. Read your textbook and take notes while you're doing it. It stores that information, and then you can reread your notes and stuff. It helps so much. And something I like to do when I'm taking notes is I either sit upstairs and play music, but something that helps me is I know some people don't have, like, the household to do this. I like sitting downstairs while my mom is making dinner and doing my work.
Me too.
Which is something, like, you wouldn't think, oh, what is that doing? No, it actually helps you see your family throughout the day. Because something with school, you will not see your family a lot. Like, me and my sister don't see each other throughout the school year.
Oh my
but
gosh.
So, well, we do.
Yeah.
But, like, not me and my sister, like, willingly hang out in each other's room. Like, I think she was in my room last night until 4 a.m. when we were just hanging out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But, like, during the school year, we barely even see each other. So something that helps is, like, doing your work downstairs with your family, because even if you're not talking to them, you're still with them and stuff, and makes you feel like more connected and not like your only purpose is to just do school.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, and something I also wanted to touch on is like sleep again. It's just like I spend a lot of time downstairs because if I spend too much time in my room, I can't sleep at night. Oh
yes, don't do your homework in your bed.
Don't do it, because I've had sleep problems literally like my whole life. Like I had to go to the doctor when I was like 4 because I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I've always had sleep problems. But like a big cause of it was I was literally in my room all the time. So on my bed. So like my bed is honestly kind of like a couch. It kind of has like two like parts to it, and I'm always sitting on my bed. So and I don't have like a chair or something. So it's really a problem for me when I'm sleeping and I'm like just sitting on my bed all day, because that doesn't help me. So just going downstairs or like outside, just doing something, it'll help you sleep in the long run, which will help you.
Yeah. Like what helps me do my homework is making everything so much cuter. Like, this sounds crazy, but like pretend you're Emma Watson, pretend you're Laurie Gilmore, pretend you're Natalie Portman. Like, just pretend like this is again manifest, romanticize. Like, that will actually help you. It actually helps. I got my mom was getting rid of her work desk to get a new one. I took her old work desk and I made it cute because I knew that would help me. Because instead of like working on my vanity, which would be fine, I honestly still do that most of the time. But like even working on my desk just helped me. Like working in a different spot, moving around and stuff. Some people don't have the size of the room to do that. So like go downstairs, like it's honestly like moving around, like the little details do matter. So yeah.
My desk actually got turned into my vanity at some point. What happened. I just kind of got a lot of with the second I started doing makeup, it just got bad. So honestly at this point I just do all my homework downstairs.
I love doing my homework downstairs, to be honest.
Or I go to the library. I like doing my homework at the library. Sometimes, but I can only like do it for a little bit. Oh my gosh. But I only can do a little bit there, and then I get kind of bored.
I'm gonna be so honest. I would always like want to go and do study with my friends and stuff, and I get nothing done.
I can't do it.
Just study by yourself. Like, don't do stuff because you think it's gonna be like
aesthetic and like
don't take it too far. Do you want to be aesthetic? Yes, but don't take it too far. Like, you don't need to go to Starbucks every single time to do. This is what happened to me.
Oh no.
In 8th grade, I know like this is not related to freshman year, but this is only because I changed that in freshman year, but that could have happened. I would save my work to do when I know, like, I would save it. Like, if I got an assignment, I'd be like, instead of doing it in class, I'll be like, all right, I'll do this later so I can have I can have a cute study time. So I'll just do it later. Don't do that.
If you have time, really do
pointless.
That's I know. So dumb.
Like, I would always do that, or I'd be like, wait, I want to do this with my friend, so I'm just like not gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Also, use lunch to do your work, because
we do that all the time. I took this, oh my god, my freshman year, I took this terrible marketing class, and this was first semester. Me and my friend, we had to go to the library for like 3 weeks straight during lunch, like all the time, because we had to keep rewriting this paper over and over again. It was terrible. It was the worst class I've ever taken. But anyway,
don't take marketing.
Well, I mean, it's fine if it's at a different school. If you don't have, if you go to our school, don't take marketing. But yeah, so I mean, again, do your homework at lunch if you have time, and you're like, just do it. We did that at the end of the year a lot, especially when you were studying for like
all the time.
your exams. But oh my gosh,
in bio.
In bio,
also,
oh my
gosh.
You
have bio, that is honestly like an easy class.
It's easy,
like,
just it's easy. A lot of just memory.
Yeah, it's all. I'd say it's all. It's
memorized. Almost all.
I don't think that I did anything that wasn't memorized.
It was all in memory.
The only thing is reading charts, and that's it.
Yeah.
And reading charts, the information is literally given to you.
Yeah, it's
like
you just have to know how to read
easy. The class that wasn't easy for me was Math 2, but that was easy for everybody else. So don't stress if you're taking Math 2. Math 1 is easy. Like I thought that was easy.
Math 2 was easier than Math 1.
What? I thought Math 1 was easier because it was just like the slope. Oh, oh Lord, what happened?
But also, a lot of schools don't actually do Math 1, Math 2. They do, like, geometry. That's separate.
Oh, yeah. My friend is doing that.
But, yeah, still.
Geometry, if you like geometry, you're not gonna like algebra. And if you like algebra, you're not gonna like
geometry. I love algebra. I hate geometry.
I hate everything. that is the thing that happens to most people. They just end up hating everything.
Also, if you're, like, not good at something and then other people are, don't compare yourself. Like, people have, like, their strengths and their weaknesses. And if something is not your strength, that's...
Like,
okay.
I suck at math, but I'm amazing at science and history.
I suck at science. I hate science, and I love math.
And she loves math. And we're not competitive with each other.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna get, like, upset if she gets a good science score. Like, if anything, I'm just gonna ask you to help me.
Me and my friend in AP World, we're kind of obsessed with doing better than each other. Not obsessed. No, not obsessed. We just really wanted to do better than each other. So there would be times when, like, we would, like, genuinely argue about who is better.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do that. Like, it's so
that could turn really toxic, and it's just, like,
it wasn't toxic, but, like, it was just, like, why?
Yeah, it can, like, stress you
creating
out. Creating
tension for no reason.
That's ridiculous.
But, yeah, honestly, like, the other class that... Okay, let me just talk about AP World real quick, because I think that's a big
part of your lore.
Freshman. Yeah. Okay, AP World, it seems frightening. If you really invest, like, okay, you need to like what you're learning. Like, you need to truly be interested in what you're doing in AP World, or else it will make it way harder. Like, for example, if you're learning about, like, the Holocaust, this is gonna sound crazy, but you need to be interested in it. Like, you need to be interested in what happened. Try and compare, like, maybe some things that, like, happened to other countries, like Japan and Germany. You have to compare that in your head, because it will make it easier to, like, be invested in it. And take notes while the teacher is talking. Watch Heimler videos and take notes. Something that you shouldn't do is just watch a Heimler video and say you studied. That is not studying. You're not storing the information in your brain whatsoever. The other thing I don't recommend doing is going on TikTok and doing random study methods. Reading and, like, doing scribbles. Have you seen that?
A little bit. Like,
that's not gonna help you. Just study normally. Like, it's just wasting your time. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Heimler does help, but you have to be taking notes while doing it. And you have to, like, kind of watch it back over and over just to memorize it. But yeah, I wouldn't be too afraid about AP World, but it also really depends on your teacher. I had an amazing teacher, so that made it way easier for me. But yeah, do you want to talk about world history honors?
World history, for me, it was pretty simple. My teacher was pretty...
Yeah, she's smart.
well, okay, so are you. But my teacher is actually our gov teacher this year. But she's really good, and I had a friend in there, and then the whole class was kind of like a bunch of NPCs. Like, literally no one talked or anything, and so it was pretty, like, chill. Me and my friend just did our work together.
Yeah.
And then, I don't really have much to say about that. It was pretty relaxed.
All right, well, you got your information on that. Spanish 2 and 1, because I know a lot of freshmen take that. First of all, take a language. You're gonna need a language at some point. You might as well just get it over with. It's not hard at all. Trust me. Spanish 1, I mean, it depends on your teacher, but I don't think it's hard. Like, you just need to, again, it's all memorization and learning how to, like, conjugate. Is that how you say it?
Conjugate, yeah.
Yeah. Verbs and stuff, but really Spanish 1 is not that hard. It's just the basics. Spanish 2 is a little bit harder, but if you make flashcards, that actually does help. Like, I think flashcards in Spanish 2 help me. I made flashcards for everything. You can even copy and paste stuff into Quizlet, and it will make it for you, and you can print it out. So, like, there's no reason not to make them.
Yep.
And that really helped me. Also depends on your teacher. Most of this does depend on your teacher. Something else, this is a huge thing. Fight for your grade.
Oh my gosh.
If your teacher does something absolutely ridiculous, fight for it. Don't just leave a grade there because you're afraid to talk to your teacher. Like, or if you need to, first, okay, let me just, this is the steps.
You got it.
First of all, you need to talk to them in person. And then they'll probably say, send me an email. So then send them in the email. If they still won't budge, get your parents involved.
Yep.
I got my dad involved and it was solved immediately. The teachers are scared of your parents.
Yeah, they're like, they think they have like authority over what they technically do, but they're still scared of your parents.
As soon as they contact your parents, they are afraid.
Yeah.
And also the other thing, if they do something, this is only if they actually do something ridiculous. Like in 8th grade, a teacher just didn't put in my grades for no reason. No, sorry, in 7th grade, Mr.
Oh, yeah, he wasn't a teacher.
He wouldn't put in my grades. Yeah. So my dad, after reaching out to him, he still didn't do it. My dad reached out to the principal, and my grades got put in. So like that, you gotta just go the lengths but that brought my grade from an 85 to a 92.
Oh yeah.
That is so worth it. Yeah. Like I would honestly go, and he left the school anyways. Like honestly, that's only if they do something actually ridiculous. If you did bad on a test and they won't give you like extra credit, that's not something to go crazy about. Yeah. Still ask for extra credit. But if they don't give it to you, they don't give it to you. You just gotta move on.
Something else, I remember in middle school, a lot of people were teachers and then older kids were telling, or not older kids, I don't know what I was hearing, maybe my brother or something, but had told me like, oh yeah, just go to your teacher and they'll give you extra credit off the bat and if it's something. Like, that's not gonna happen. People don't just have extra credit waiting around. You might, like, the extra credit you're hearing about is like maybe like other stuff that has been extra credit in the past or something. Yeah. Like, I don't know. But you're not just
don't rely on extra credit.
Like, in some movies and stuff, like, I remember seeing some stuff where, like, you can go up to your teacher and they'll just tell you to write an essay and you get your grade back up to an A or something. It's like, that's not how that works at all, so don't believe that.
And also, if you can't do your normal assignments, you're not going to be able to write an essay.
Yeah.
Like, be realistic. The other thing, you have to be realistic. Like, you will be up at 12 a.m. making all of your goals and you won't end up doing them. There's no point in wasting
time. That's so relatable.
Like, you just gotta, like, be so, like, realistic and stuff. Like, honestly, if you're not, like, okay, this is what happened to me. A big thing was, before I went into this semester, before I went into semester 2, I looked at my classes and I said I should get an A in this one, a B in this one, and an A in this one. And if you set those realistic expectations, you will meet them naturally. Yeah. Like, you'll just work to meet them, and sometimes
have goals.
You'll do better. Like, the one class I thought I was gonna definitely get a B in, I got an A in, you know? So, like, you just gotta, like, set realistic goals. It would be unrealistic if I said I was gonna get an A in math, because I'm not. But if I said I'm gonna get a B in math, I can actually achieve that.
Yeah, you can work towards it.
So, the other thing is, like, you'll do class quarter 1, you'll go through all of the bad stuff, but you need to learn from that and do better quarter 2. Like, you need to learn from your mistakes. Yep. That's the biggest thing, because a lot of high school is learned from experience, but a lot, like, you can learn some from tips, but a lot of it is just learn what's best from you and learn your own mistakes and how to fix them. But yeah,
I made a lot of mistakes.
So did I.
All right. Trying to think of the next thing. I've kind of had like a mental brain dysfunction.
It's okay.
We're really tired.
Yeah, we were just volunteering for this 7 hours. Also, guys, volunteering hours.
Do it. Yeah. I didn't. So that's like another thing.
I didn't do any, but I do some outside of school.
Yeah, like, I tried to do my school has like Key Club, and I know a lot of other schools do too. But like, I tried to do Key Club, and I got like 10 of the 50 hours. Because it's so annoying because
it's really hard.
It's really hard because you have to get different organizations.
You have to go out.
So like, I got 10 for my organization, and that I was doing it for, and then I didn't want to find another one.
Yeah, so honestly, it's just like Key Club is a big. I know most schools have Key Club. Key Club is a huge commitment. I would not recommend it. You can do colleges, when they're looking at your application, they'll see like, oh, I got 50 hours of community service in my senior year, and then they're gonna see like, oh, I helped coach this hockey team. That's gonna be the same in their mind. Like, I coach a hockey team, but I don't do community service. So I think that's the same, like, any way that you're helping your community is going to stand out in college resumes. It doesn't have to be like 100 hours of volunteering at a pet shelter. You can do something that you actually really enjoy. But yeah.
Yeah, something else I really wanted to touch on is like, the people you surround yourself with will like affect you. I'm not gonna get like deep into our lore, but like
yeah.
But like you need to like okay, this is a quote from, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this. This is a quote from my gym teacher from last
year. Coach Bolster.
He said, "You are the sum of your 5 closest friends." And that really
all right, you know what, hell yeah,
close to home. He was very inspirational.
Like if you like hang out with, it's like in the Bible, if you like hang out with like drunk people, you will be not drunk people, sorry, alcoholics, you will become the alcoholic.
Yeah, or something. But like, you want to surround yourself with like-minded people. I've said that today.
I've watched people who got into new friend groups and change into a new person.
Yeah, and it's really sad.
I can bring up multiple people, and it's genuinely sad to see. You need to know if you're changing because of people.
Yeah.
Like, you need to know.
And also, you don't want, sometimes you're not going to be able to, like, fix someone. Or keep someone from something. Like, don't, like, try and, like, change someone, like, to be someone that like, you can try and help them, but the second that they are, like, affecting you negatively and, like, making your life miserable, it's not worth it, and you just, you might need to let that go.
Surround yourself with good friends. Okay, the other thing is, a lot of my friends, some of my friends are, starting to get into, like, drinking and stuff. And I'm not, because I know that's not something I want to do.
Me neither.
You gotta have your own personal boundaries and not let peer pressure get to you. Just let them have their own thing, because I do think it is becoming more acceptable to not do stuff like that nowadays.
Oh, yeah, compared to, like, the 90s and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's just my choice, and, like, my friends are okay with that. Well, they don't really care. Like, no one really cares what you're doing,
No one cares. That's a big thing. No one cares.
Yeah, nobody thinks it's cool if you vape. Actually, they probably think you're weird.
Yeah.
Like, nobody thinks it's cool to go to parties and stuff, like, genuinely. But you can, because if you want to and you think they're fun, then go ahead. But, like, nobody really cares. Don't get peer pressured into stuff that you don't want to do.
Also, unless, like, it's, again, affecting you negatively, you're getting peer pressured. Like, you don't have to, like, drop a friend because they do something different than you. Like, you can still be friends with someone as long as, like, it's not affecting you negatively.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of my friends have, like, gone into that stuff, and then I'm still friends with them.
Yeah, same.
Because I'm still friends. Like,
they're not affecting
you also, like, okay, this is kind of separate, but, like, when someone tells you something about someone else, don't immediately take their word. Like, don't, immediately believe them, because a lot of gossip gets spread around.
I will say, something to watch out for is girls who get super close to somebody, stay close to them for 2 months, and it's like they're never
and drop
friends.
them immediately.
Those girls are the ones to watch out for, because there is something wrong with them.
Be skeptical about everyone.
Yes.
In my opinion, I'm very, like, cautious about people and, like, kind of trust issues-ish. But, like, just be, like, very cautious.
Yeah, because they will get close to you really fast because they have nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is the truth.
There's a reason that they don't have other friends.
There's a reason that they don't have other friends. If they seem like someone who probably would have other friends but don't, and you think that's weird, that is weird.
That's the reason.
That is weird. Like, that is weird. There are something that I will say about high school, there are some mentally insane people. I've met some psychotic people.
Yeah.
Like, because there's so many people. There's, 665 people in our grade.
Oh my gosh.
There's some of those people are going to be genuinely crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I've met genuinely crazy people that you actually, like, need to watch out for, and you need to know the signs. Yeah. If you think something is weird, if you think something is off, then just stop talking
Distance
to
yourself.
them. Yeah, it's just...
And you don't have to have this, like, crazy conversation that's like, I can't be friends with you anymore, like, super dramatic. Like, genuinely just distance yourself.
If it takes weeks to distance yourself, then it takes weeks to distance yourself. Yeah. It's worth it in the end. Especially because, another thing, you don't want to make enemies. You don't want to burn bridges, because word does start fast. Like,
spread fast.
There's a lot of big friend groups in high school, so if something happens with somebody from one of those big friend groups, it will spread around their friend group, and it will, like,
Yeah.
So you just gotta, like, not make enemies. You just kind of gotta be nice to everybody, even if that's fake. It's not really fake, because they're the ones who are a little bit
wild. And another thing, I know, like, me going into high school, I kind of really expected it to be like the movies as much as people didn't tell me it was. Like, I expected, like, you know that scene in Mean Girls where they go to table and be like, this group. It's not like that, but it is a little bit.
I think middle school is more like
middle school is a lot more like that, I think. But there is still that little bit of little bit of that factor where
there's still
people
cliques.
are grouped off a little bit, but
I think cliques are okay. They're just people hanging out with people who they want to hang out with, you know? I think it's bad when people start getting left out. If you get left out, go to where you're wanted.
Find your own.
If you're not wanted somewhere, just leave. Like, there's no point in staying somewhere where you're clearly not wanted. If you notice you're getting left out, don't waste your time at all, because it's just not worth it. Like, those people aren't going to bring out the best in you, and you're just not meant to be friends with them. But, I think we need to bring up boys.
Oh, yeah.
Another big thing in high school is boys. You went to middle school.
You're gonna expect.
Don't expect anything.
Don't expect anything.
You're gonna go to your middle school and you're gonna make like when you are in middle school, you're gonna probably have like crushes and stuff. But by the end of middle school, you're pretty close to all of the guys in your grade. For most people, I think. I'm like friends with some, and you'll know those people. Then you'll get to high school.
You'll expect so much.
You'll expect they're probably gonna be like for me, I was expecting like, wow, there's gonna be way more guys like beyond the guys in my middle school. I came out with the same friends, same guy friends. I think I made probably one or two guy friends, and some of the new guy friends I made were guys who went to my middle school and I just wasn't friends with them. Like, boys are not okay, guys, I need to get close for this one. The freshman boys are some of the worst humans to ever exist.
I've never met creatures like
bad people.
They're a different breed.
It's not even that they're ugly or anything. Most of them will be fine. They'll be fine looking. It's the personality.
Yeah.
They will be.
They're the most outrageous people you'll ever meet. Ever.
Like, I don't even have any words. Like, don't waste your time getting with a sophomore, because usually sophomores are only talking to you because they've run out of people.
There's a reason they're talking to you and not the other sophomores.
Yeah.
Don't talk to a senior. There
are very few cases where it works out.
But don't, if a senior comes up, if it's senior, junior, or even sophomore comes up to you and is like, yo, no. Like,
it's probably not real.
Yeah, don't.
Boys are some of the worst creatures in freshman year. There are some good ones, but even the good ones might not be somebody you want to date.
I feel like there's like it's still a part.
Have high expectations.
Have high expectations.
Yes. No, like, keep your expectations high. Don't date. Don't lower. I mean, don't lower your expectations for anybody. Like, have high expectations. Standards. Like, they should be able to meet your standards.
Yeah, don't lower your standards.
Not lower them. If they're doing something that isn't up to your standards, just don't get with them. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
like,
it's
to
ridiculous.
be honest.
And a lot of boys like freshman year, I still feel like are not.
They're not fully
emotionally mature enough to like handle a relationship.
Pretty much none of them are emotionally mature to do that, and even the ones who are just sometimes better off as good friends.
Yeah, and even like the ones who said like even the good boys or whatever. Even the good ones.
Even are the mature ones.
You're gonna still want to be more of their friend, I feel like, compared to be in a relationship.
Exactly.
Because they're good.
Personally, okay, this is something that I've set aside for myself. It's not like normal to do. Like, don't follow this. I kind of would only date somebody if I think I could be in a relationship with them for years.
Oh, yeah, long term.
I kind of date to marry. Not date to marry, because but kind of date to marry. Like, to be honest, like, that's like a weird thing, because I can't expect to marry like my high school boyfriend, but like date somebody who you could see being with for long term. Don't date somebody because you think they're attractive and you might only date them for a few months. You're just wasting your time. When
I do understand like wanting to like explore and wanting to be open to
talk to people, but don't jump into relationships with people
where you get emotionally attached. Exactly. And that's gonna destroy you.
Like, to be honest, I only would date somebody if I literally love them. Like, yeah. I know some people get in relationships expecting to fall in love. I would just fall in love first and then get into a relationship. I feel like
it's better to be friends first. We talked about this earlier.
Exactly. It's better to be friends first. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's better to be friends first and then get into a relationship with them when you've built up. Also, this is one of the biggest things. Mm-hmm. Before you start being in a relationship with them, you have to know everything about them. If you're still in a relationship and you're not past what is your favorite color stage?
That's ridiculous.
That's
awful.
Because that's how middle school is. Yeah, your whole relationship.
Middle school relationships aren't real.
No, but they're just coming out of middle school. So middle school relationships are all get to know you. Yeah. And once you're past the get to know you stage, they break up. Yeah. So in high school, you need to get to really know the person and then go and date them if you think if it's still not awkward after you know everything about them, then that's somebody you should get with. Yeah. But if it starts to be getting awkward and you're not even in a relationship with them yet, just stop talking to them.
Also, don't do anything you're uncomfortable with. Yeah. Do not feel pressured to do anything. Even if you hear your friends or older people are doing things, do not feel pressured at all. Literally go at your own pace. Even if the guy is pressuring you, break up with him immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Do not do anything. Guys are just weird, to be honest. Yeah. I don't even know what to say about them. The other thing is guys will make fun of you. Not make fun of you. But they do make fun of people.
They make fun of everyone. Girls. It's how they get their confidence.
Yeah, they will make fun. If they make fun of you, don't take it to heart, at all.
You're not special. They make fun of everyone.
They make fun of everybody.
And it's not good. It's just what they do.
It's not good. It's just, exactly. It's just what they do. But how to not get made fun of by them is to not go and try to talk to all of them. Don't go around saying,
don't be a homie hopper.
Do not go around saying. Also, if you have a crush, don't tell anyone.
Oh my god. Okay, you tell your close friends that you trust. Okay. I have a moment. I have crazy trust issues. So I literally can't tell anyone
She hasn't even told me.
Whoa, calm down. Hold your horses. But I literally can't tell anyone anything. I can tell my best friend in the world. She's my sister, anything. But anyone else, I feel so to me,
scared. She's never had a crush.
Yeah. But I literally feel so and it's honestly normal to feel that way. I'm just so I've seen other people. I think
it's good to feel that way.
I've seen other people's secrets get out so fast just from telling the wrong person. But the second you feel comfortable with someone, it's
yeah, you should only be if you have a crush, you should only tell 2 people.
Your close friends. Don't go around oh my god.
You can tell anybody from a different school.
Don't stalk them. Oh yeah.
I tell my friends from other schools every detail of my life.
Me too.
And also, I'll okay, a lot of the people I talk to, well, I don't talk to a lot of people, but most of the people I talk to don't even go here. So of course I'm going to tell Ava, yeah. And also I know, okay, the other thing is you have to know this person isn't going to say anything before you tell them who you like or whatever, because I'm a pretty open book. And also the other thing, sometimes you tell sometimes you're very open about liking someone, and that's just because you want them to know that you like them.
I get wanting that, but also it's you don't want that.
No. That's, I know. Only do that if you know they like you.
Yeah. You don't want your reputation to be I like this person and this person.
Sometimes guys won't get with you because they're afraid their friends are going to make fun of them.
And that's just
That
stupid.
is such a big thing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's just insecure guys. That
a lot of guys probably do find you attractive. They just don't want to say anything. Yeah. Because in the end, we're all humans. We're all attracted to different stuff. So it's hard for guys not to only date blonde, bleach blonde girls.
Stuff that their friends will.
Yes, exactly. They love being hyped up by their friends. Some of them even have creepy obsessions with their friends. Some of my friends, my guy friends, are in love with, not in love, they want to be their friend.
They're obsessed.
Like, they're obsessed with some of their guy friends. So, like, that, you can't even get, that's their own issue.
Because guys honestly have that jealousy factor that we do too. Like, when we look at a girl,
I think they have it even worse.
They might have it worse. Like,
I think we're more open about it.
We're more open about it, about, oh yeah, it's normal, like, this girl's so much prettier than me.
Exactly.
All that. These guys have that too, but they just don't talk about it because it's not seen as masculine, I guess. But
yeah, guys are so insecure, it's actually insane.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, so you just don't, this is why you just shouldn't even date high school guys, because they're not at the point where they can sustain a relationship.
Especially freshman year.
Yeah, and I'm guessing sophomore year too.
Probably.
We haven't been there yet, but after what I've seen.
What we've seen today.
Yeah. But also, like, okay, I feel like something that we haven't discussed is, like, how to make friends. Yeah. When you're, like, making friends, you're in a new school, it can be pretty overwhelmed. What I like to do is say hi to absolutely everybody and get everybody's Snapchat, because that helps so much. Like, you need to, like, meet everyone. And then once you do that, there will be people who, like, stand out to you, and you'll end up becoming better friends.
I remember the summer before freshman year, I joined the school's Snapchat, like the school chat Snapchat, and then I had a ton of the girls add me from there, and then I talked, and I shared my schedule with them, and then I don't think I had classes with any of them, but still, I still like knew them.
Probably not have classes.
I didn't have freshman year. I knew no one in any of my like literally no one. And honestly, I think that's the best thing that happened to me, because I made so many friends because of that. And I think the best way to do that, like, I'm gonna use me and my friend's example my friend as an example. We basically, like, we had first and second period together. I had seen her in first period. First step, I complimented her hair. I was like, I love your hair. And then
compliments are the best
best way to make friends.
Yeah.
And I discovered that. So I complimented her hair. She turned back to her other friend. She was like, oh, thanks. And then we didn't know we had the same second period, but we like saw each other walking to second period, and then she came in, I had sat down, and then she came in and was like, oh, I'm gonna sit next to you because you just complimented me. So, and we had the same first period, and like we may have a lot in common, and then we started talking, and now we're good friends. So.
Yeah. When everybody is nervous, people cling on to each other more.
Yeah.
Because they just need somebody who is a safe person who feels the same way as them.
Yeah.
Like, you'll kind of, I guess, like, this new word, like, nervous bond almost. Like, not trauma bond, but, like, nervously bond to somebody just because, like, you know. I know some of my friends, like, I'll have some friends that I wouldn't usually be close with, but I'll be close with them because I don't have anybody else almost. So, like, I need to stay with them, because sometimes just having one close friend is enough to get you through a lot.
That brings me to also, like, make one friend in each class.
Make
one friend per class.
You don't even need more than one friend. Okay. Yeah. The best thing is when your whole entire class becomes friends with each other.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
like a
so
whole family.
Rare, though.
That's what happened in my AP World class, and it was so fun. But that does not usually happen. That is more of a middle school thing, because your classes are smaller, so people already know each other.
Especially towards 8th grade, because you literally all know each other at that point.
That's why 8th grade is so fun. Well, she didn't like middle school.
It's okay.
I loved 8th grade, and that was because I think everybody knew each other and stuff. But yeah, that's just honestly, like, if you have one good close friend, you can pretty much get through, like, anything, because you know. But the other thing I would like to touch on is if your friend group in the beginning of the year will not be the same at the end of the year. People say, like, oh, your freshman year friend group won't be the same as your senior year friend group. No, it's your first semester friend group won't be the same as your second semester friend group.
We were like up and down between people for a while.
Like, me and her, we just kind of, like, survived the friend groups. But yeah,
I mean, just people come and go. Like, you meet different people.
It's not even bad. Sometimes you just drift apart,
and you're still like friends. You just like aren't like good friends. Yeah,
I've had no dramatic I'm not friends with you anymore moments. Like,
I mean,
ever.
I did in like 7th grade, but that's middle school. Yeah,
like,
but not in high school. Yeah,
school. But like, once you get to high school, people just distance themselves. And if you're doing all of that, like, stuff where you like get mad at your friend and you make a fight, you're
get
just
over
immature.
That right. Like, you need to like get over that right now.
You need to
grow up, and
because that the word's gonna spread about whatever fight is happening, and nobody is gonna see you the same way.
Also, fights, don't get at them.
Yeah, wait, physical fights? Well, yeah, that's a no.
Yeah,
okay, I feel like there's more fights in middle school.
Honestly,
Yeah, there's like no fights in high school, but when they do happen, I feel like
when
there's
well, also now with the cell phone policy, because
what?
Well, now with the phone policy, because
what phone policy?
You don't even know about the phone policy?
What phone policy?
How have you not heard of this? We can't have them during any class. We can have them at lunch and in the hall, but not during any single class. How did you not know about this? What? It's a law.
A law?
Yeah.
Like
I'm pretty sure it's like a law.
A state law?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious.
That's actually, you know what? That's probably good for me.
But
that's probably for the best.
I know. But anyway, so, and also don't record fights. Don't go towards fights.
Don't record fights, because the amount of phones I've had to hide for other people so that their phone wasn't taken is actually insane.
Was it you with me? No, I think it was me and Gabby when there was a fight that broke out right in front of us, and then literally you weren't either.
I was there.
No,
but I had to run away.
No, that was a different one.
Okay.
No, this is in the cafe. Does that happen?
That was in the hallway. That was in front of the library.
But
yours was in the cafeteria.
But ours was in the cafeteria. We were literally leaving the cafeteria. And then these people come, I think they were girls because there was hair ripped out. And then these girls come crashing through the doors right in front of us. And we're just, staring. Yeah. And we're like, we need to move. But, we couldn't move. And we're like, we need to get out of here. It's just, literally just walk as far away as possible. Don't, Yeah, don't even gossip about it.
Your teachers won't want to get you in trouble if you just smile and be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Be
nice to your teachers.
Yeah, just be nice to your teachers. But even if they are rude people, still be nice to them. But honestly, the best way to not ever get in trouble is just to smile and be nice to all of your teachers and get your work on time, because teachers will respect you. Even if you might not bond with them, but if a teacher respects you, your class will be 1,000 times easier. And also, sometimes teachers if you fight for your grade a little bit. Oh, yeah. You know, teachers want to see. Yeah, exactly. Teachers ask questions. When teachers, it's really hard when teachers ask a question, nobody raises their hand. If you're that person who always is raising their hand, they're gonna feel comfortable with you, and they're gonna like you more, and they're gonna see you as somebody that they can trust, which is a big thing in high school.
And if people call you a teacher's pet or something, don't even bother with them.
Who has a better grade?
Exactly.
So, it literally doesn't even matter. As long as your grade is what matters the most, not what people are calling you. So, yeah, they're probably honestly jealous because they probably have a bad grade.
Yep. And me personally, there were 2 teachers that I really didn't like, or one specifically I really didn't like, but the others, for the most part, they'll be nice to you if you're nice to them. Just don't do something that's gonna piss them off.
Exactly. Also, some of your teachers will do stuff you don't like, but that doesn't mean that they're a bad teacher or a bad person.
Yeah.
There were I had this one teacher, honestly, Miss Leonardo. Yeah. She do stuff that would annoy me, but I know she's a good person. Yeah. She's obviously a good person, and she deserves respect, you know? But I can't even remember a teacher that was genuinely a bad person, because there are still teachers who are genuinely bad people. I can think.
I mean, I wouldn't go. My marketing teacher was a little bit of a bad person, but I don't know if I would. I think she may have just been a bad teacher.
There are
I don't know.
Teachers that also you won't think are bad people, but then they sometimes end up getting kicked out of the school.
Oh, yep.
So yeah,
that might be a personal experience.
Yeah. Oh, personal experience.
Yeah. What else?
I think the main summary is go to events, participate in school, don't talk to boys unless you want to just be friends with them. We sound so lame. Don't talk to boys. Don't have a big friend group.
Prioritize school.
But it's true. You're gonna have a better time. Honestly, I have my fun outside of school. You know, same. School is not really meant to be the place where you have a ton of fun and stuff. That's supposed to be when you do stuff outside of school. So it's honestly don't even worry about that.
But again, still get involved, because you don't want to go to school and be this is just school and not anything else fun.
Get involved, have close friends that you can trust.
Yep.
Don't create drama for no reason.
Don't worry about people judging you because they're not.
Yeah.
I mean, even if they are, it doesn't matter. They're just insecure. Yeah. Like, literally the only reason someone's judging you is you're insecure. I've caught myself. If you ever judge someone, don't get try not to get FOMO. But if you ever catch yourself judging someone, most of the time you can recognize that you're feeling insecure in that moment. Yeah. And then it's true though. Like, you recognize that you're feeling insecure in that moment, that you're not in that position. So, like, even if you are judging someone, which honestly I think is completely natural to do and mentally, like, just a part of our brain to like just instinctively go there, but like, recognize that is your insecurity and not realistic. And
like, not everything needs to be said out loud.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. And also, don't like talk bad about people. Like, like, not like don't do it like.
You can talk bad about some, but
don't like talk like bad about someone unless like they're doing something. If you're talking about
a genuine situation, that is normal.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to talk with your friend about a situation.
Yeah, like, but don't like just be like, oh my god, I hated that girl's outfit.
That's ridiculous.
Oh
that
my
kind
gosh.
Of stuff is just like, also there are some people who genuinely would call like people fat at my
Oh my god, yeah, I know,
Who
right?
do you think you are?
Yeah.
Like, that is just like, for no reason you're talking bad about that person. Like, that is just ridiculous.
That's not
Sometimes somebody is doing something that's actually like super annoying or hurtful for you, and you need advice from your friend, so you can talk about that. That is normal. But that is also something that they're doing.
Yeah, and don't like spread that around. Like, talk about that with your friends. And like, and your close friends.
If somebody brings that person up, don't immediately say, oh, I hate her. Yeah. Like, that is just ridiculous.
That's like, dumb.
That's what I mean by creating drama. That are the type. Creating drama is not just like spreading a rumor. It's doing the little things that create big things later. Like, you just can't like start spreading drama and stuff. But yeah. And, get sleep, eat 3 meals a day, do your homework when it's assigned, do your homework in school so you don't have to worry about it later, take notes. Don't do like fake studying. Don't waste your time. Every minute matters, to be honest. Like, you only have so many hours in a day, so like, you can't just kind of fool around. But it is important for you to still have free time.
Yes. Also, something I want to add about studying is like, don't only like, this is something I did. Like, if you know you're like good at something, you're good at a subject, don't like only do that because you know it's gonna be easy. Like, you need to like challenge yourself.
That was literally me for like math. Like, I'd only do AP World and I wouldn't do math.
Yeah, but like, you need, and I understand that, but like, you need to challenge yourself, like, to like, so you actually do good in your class. Anyway, yeah, so I think that's pretty much it.
That was a lot of information.
I feel like I really got a lot off my chest there. Yeah. And honestly, the biggest piece of advice for freshman year is just to have fun, like, learn every day.
Yeah. Like, keep your GPA up.
Just learn from yourself and like don't repeat mistakes. It's literally
trial and error.
Yep.
So that's what freshman year is.
You're gonna learn, you're gonna change. And yeah, so thank you for listening and watching. This podcast comes out every Friday, sometimes. Haven't done one in a while, but it comes out every Friday.
I think too much.
And yep, the I Think Too Much podcast. And please remember to subscribe if you want to see more content. She might be back for another video.
Okay? Maybe. Wait, what was it in like 2016? People would be like, click that subscribe button.
Smash that subscribe
button.
Turn on those post notifications.
And hit something.
Smash the like button.
Yeah, or like comment or something.
Comment. Do we want to have like a question or like a...
Oh yeah, if you got this far, nobody's getting this far. If you got this far, comment.
Freshman year.
No,
I know.
Comment. Wait, they should like put this emoji.
Oh yeah. So if you got
this devil emoji.
Comment the devil emoji
because it's like what high scores. Okay, but anyways, So
thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.